It's so much easier to go through here without the thought of that thing firing at me. It's like, no wonder, like, I never, like, finished talking about that. It's like, I think, like, I don't even, it must have been, like, a year, like, at least a year, like, I'm not even exaggerating, between when I got up to this dungeon. Also, by the way, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD with me, RockPaperMario. On the last part, we started the Palace of Twilight and got up to this point and got schooled by Zant's head. And, now we're going to try and continue with this, so how many of you, which one of you motherfuckers stole my flow? How many of you are there, even? So there's like one. There's like, did I like trap one of them out there? That's crazy. So now there's like, what, only one of them? No, there were two of them the whole time. Okay, well that was extremely lucky, so then. You gonna move? What was I talking about? It was like, oh, it's so much easier, like, walking around here without, like, this head firing at me. Also, I need to, like, get better at using, like, B to attack instead of A. It's like, I've been doing that this whole game, and even, like, when I've been watching the videos, it's been, like, so frustrating to me. Watching myself just, like, persist in, like, using the A button, I guess, instead of, like, using the B button. I think I, like, just, like, forget. It's not that, like, I consciously think that, like, or that I, like, fool myself into thinking that it's, like, better to use the A button to attack. Also, like, what is up with my health? When did that happen? How much health do these things have, by the way? Is that one of them at least? There we go. Where did all, like, my health go? This is almost like that video where I was in the cave, where I couldn't, like, figure out why I was losing so much health so quickly. It's insane. That time after I watched the video back, I was like, oh, it's just because of the, it's just because you're wearing the Zora armor for little to no reason, and a lizard breathed on you. Like, when I watched this video back, it's probably because, oh yeah, it's just because I was, like, running through and letting all the enemies hit me for some reason, instead of actually trying to fight them. I think as well, part of it is that, like, you get, like, it's almost like in Metroid, the same thing, the same kind of thing happens, where you, like, like, in this late game, it definitely happens with Zelda. I feel like it happens with Metroid as well. Like, in this late game, you start to convince yourself that you're, like, invincible. You're like, I have 19 or 18 heart containers. Almost 19, by the way. Can I, like, not get on some of these? I have, like, 18 heart containers. No way is anything ever going to kill me. And because of, like, your hubris then, it's like, you just get completely fucked up. There's, like, a couple of chests here. But yeah, with, like, the whole... Whoa. Oh my god. With the whole, like, B attack, A attack thing with the wolf form, I feel like all of that is just because... It's not because I, like, consciously think that one is better than the other. It's literally just because I forget that you can attack with B. I always just think that, oh, now I can stamp Zant on all my correspondence. How lucky. It's literally because I just forget that you can attack with, I forget that you can attack with B, and I just think that, like, it's, do you know what I think it is? I think it's that, like, I don't realize that there's a difference between the two of them. Like, that one of them is, like, the homing attack, and one of them is just, like, attacking. But technically, like, using the B, there is very little difference between the two of them, so because of that, there's, like, another, chest over there. Well, I guess that's the key that I need to progress, so... precisely because there's so little difference between them, that's the exact reason why you should be using the B attack instead of the A attack, you know? It's like the A attack you get to do 1 hit, the B attack you get to do 5 hits or something like that. And here I'll show you what I mean when I say this dungeon there's not much to it. So we're in like the east wing now over here. We've got 1 more room left. We come back to the middle. On like the second floor, like there's just like a couple of rooms. Like it's pretty much like a straight shot to the end then, so not too much to worry about, to be honest. I'm gonna like Spider-Man across here like Tobey Maguire. Why not? I also love, like, speaking of like meme videos, I also love how, like, did you ever notice how in, like, Sam Raimi, like, Raimiverse meme videos, they never refer to Peter Parker or Spider-Man as, like, Spider-Man, Slenderman, Spider-Man. They never refer to him as, Peter Parker or Spider-Man. Like, they always say Tobey Maguire. Like, I think it's hilarious that actually... It's almost like the character is not a character, it's just him, you know? It's so funny. Like, it's weird because, like, Tobey Maguire is definitely one of those actors where his role in, like, the Raimiverse has, like, completely defined his career, even though he's in so many other films. Is this just like a double version of the other one? Like, when you think about it, like, even like some of like my favorite films of all time, or what I was going to say is like even like one of my favorite films of all time, and by that I mean Pleasantville, is a Tobey Maguire film. But who are you even aiming at, man? Say the Zant, are you alright? Are you, like, have you been, it's like the piano has been drinking, not me? Is that what stage we're at in this relationship of ours? There we were. That was easier than the first one. Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Oh no, maybe it was. But the way back isn't going to be easier, I can guarantee you that. I guarantee, like Leatherhead or whatever. The, like, Pleasantville is one of my favorite films of all time. Notable for starring Tobey Maguire and Reese Witherspoon, who I also really like. But also, for me, notable for being one of Jeff Daniels' best performances of all time. Like, absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt. Like, Jeff Daniels is another actor. Like, as we speak about like actors where particular roles have defined their career or whatever. Like, Jeff Daniels is definitely like another example where, like, I feel like Jeff Daniels is completely defined by Dumb and Dumber. Like, I feel like when people think of him, that's all they think about is, oh, Jeff Daniels, Dumb and Dumber. But, like, when you look at the way he's able to act in Pleasantville, and when you look at the way that he's able to act in The Hours, another example of him just playing this sort of character role, it's absolutely breathtaking. Like, it is so unbelievable. Like, he's able to be such, like, a sensitive sort of human character. Like, I think he's amazing in those roles. Like, it's just so crazy. Sorry, but, like, what are we doing here? There we go. Also, where's the hand? I don't feel comfortable when I don't know where the hand is. Where's the hand? There you are. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's like all these like these hands need to have a whole other. Am I already like back at the start? That's crazy, but I don't know how to get the. Oh, fuck it. I screwed it. Can you just like get out of here, please? Okay, and then we kill the hand. Okay, so what are we actually supposed to do here? We throw it. There we go. Then we like hit the hand again before like the... No! No! This was exactly what I was worried about. Oh, come on. You got out of there. This is exactly what I was worried about. Let's pause here for a second and, like... I meant to pause for a second and recalibrate. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. If I, like, hadn't made that goof right at the beginning... Like, if I hadn't, completely, like, screwed up right at the beginning, then I feel like that would have been, like, a lock. Now we take him out again. We didn't get this, like, giant quiver for nothing. This is, like, exactly the reason why I, This is exactly the reason why... How did I get, like, up here already? Did I, like, skip part of it or something like that? It's like... I feel like that... I feel like I skipped a step or something that time. If I hadn't, like, goofed that time, that first time coming through here, then that would have been so much easier. But oh well, such is life, it is to laugh. I almost think it's like worth pushing this down here. Just to like take him out. Because I'm like not going, like especially when he like came like right through the door that time. Okay, so then we put this down here. Then we get our arrows back out. Then we shoot him. Then we don't get hit by the bat, and then we just leave. Oh my god, like, no wonder I spent like over a year, like, worrying about doing this dungeon. Then when I actually do it, you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. No way. This isn't the sick Triceratops, everybody. What the hell is this? Oh, that's probably, for me, like, that's the part of the whole game that is, like, the most stressful. No! No, I just couldn't wait. I couldn't wait, like, 5 seconds. Oh my god, thank you. So that's what you are. It's like, who would have thought that I would have got the chance to answer my own question here? Oh, sorry. That was the breakfast talking. Let's go and, like, heal up these Twilight citizens here. Oh, he's such a, like, a cute little... He's like Cartman or something. Let's go and, like, heal up these citizens of Twilight Town or whatever. Another little Cartman, or whatever. But yeah, no wonder I like spent 18 months playing this, or not playing this rather. Well, here we go. This is so cool. Like, when I played this the first time, I never thought that this would actually be a thing, that you'd get like a further sword upgrade. But then when you think about it, this game probably has the least sword upgrades of any game, really. Like, there's only... Yeah, we're the true hero, just like Tobey Maguire. Not Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. Like, this game, now that I think about it, it probably has like the fewest sword upgrades of any Zelda game. Like, you have like the Ordon sword and the Master Sword, and then up until this time there are no upgrades. Like, you get the skills, I guess, you know, but compared to like let's say Wind Waker, I think is a good example, where Wind Waker, I think, is a good example because you get the and here's like here's like how we use this thing, by the way. We're able to just like slash through these like little dark waterfalls or whatever, because now that we now that our sword actually like completely like now that our sword actually like no, not that. Now that our sword actually like exudes like the light energy. I'll just get these things out of my way. Like, it's distracting. It's like, where's that bat? Sorry, like, it's like distracting when I'm trying to... There you are. Like, it's distracting, excuse me, enemies, but it's distracting when I'm trying to do something. And then all I hear is like... in the background somewhere. Like, I hate that. It drives me crazy. Like, it drives me absolutely crazy. So now we just need to be fast. And then we can get up here and get our piece of heart. This is, like, how I prefer to do this. Like, afterwards. I think, like technically it's very possible to do this, excuse me, I was using my sword. Technically, it's, like, very possible to do this while you're evading Master Hand or whatever. Master Hand and Crazy Hand. But it's like, when you don't have to, why would you? It's one of those situations, right? When it's easier just to like wait until you get the upgrade that makes it literally about 10 times easier, then why would you? But yeah, like, Tobey Maguire has been in some like really good films, but like, regardless of that, he's totally defined by being Spider-Man, and I think that's like partly because, like, I know he's like very... Those films are very meme-y now, you know, like a lot of things, but like I definitely thought at the time, and I still believe, that he was like a great choice to play Peter Parker. Like, Tom Holland is doing a great job, and like, for me to like say that is it, not to say that he should be flattered or anything, but like, for me to say that is kind of like a big deal, precisely because and again, I'm gonna get rid of these bats because they are gonna like piss me off. So annoying. It's like I'm trying to concentrate here. The what was I saying? It's like, I'm not a superhero film person. Like, the idea of sitting through like a 3-hour Marvel film is like hell on earth to me. Like, it really and truly is. Where are we going? I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go back the other way. Oh, no. That's not it. It's like there's one over here. Here we go. There's the dented beetle. No, that's also not where I wanted to go. There's like one over here. Excuse me. The, like, the idea of... Oh my god. Please. The idea of, like, sitting through like a 2 or 3 hour like Marvel film is hell on earth to me. Like really, I can't think of like I can think of like few things that I would like not. There are few things that I can envisage, few films that I can envisage like disliking more than like plotless superhero films. And I know I'm like aggroing a lot of people. This is where like I become a jerk, right? Like this is where I become a jerk. It's like, but it's true. I feel like there's like people are almost like making themselves like these films. Like, and that is like such like a jerky opinion, but I feel like it's true. I feel like people are almost like they have like a sunk cost investment in watching superhero films, because it's like, okay, they've watched so many of them at a time when people liked them so much that it's like after coming to define their entire personality. So now if they don't see the latest really shitty film, it's like they're failing the personality that they've created for themselves. And if they don't do that, then they automatically have like zero personality whatsoever, because they're not able to have their own personality in the first place. Like, it's like, sorry, but like that's the way I feel about a lot of people. Like I feel like if fans sat down and actually like sort of like asked themselves, did I really enjoy that film? I feel like for the most part the answer would be no if they really asked themselves. You know, it's like if I sit down and I play Sonic Lost World, I think that's a fair comparison. Like, you know, if I sit down and I play Sonic Lost World and then I like gaslight myself into liking it, then I'm doing the same thing. Whereas if I sit down and play Sonic Lost World and I say I love the Sonic franchise but this game is garbage, then I feel like that's more true to life and true to myself, you know. But that being said, and this is what I mean, it's like I'm not a fan of any of these things. You will never catch me watching, I don't know, like 10,000, like 500 Avenger films and Fat Winter Soldier and all of these things. Like, I'd never in a million years. However, I did see Spider-Man Far From Home and I thought it was good, and I think that Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield, sexy but not a good Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, also quite cute and also a good Spider-Man. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. I'll see you next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD with me, RockPaperMario. Bye now.